more Valley students are heading back to school. This year, parents are focused on keeping their kids safe from COVID-19. Now here's Channel 5's Tanvi Verma with steps some districts are taking and some advice for parents.
Vanessa Vera is a loving mother to a 7-year-old daughter and a 12-year-old son. When the vaccine became eligible for his age group, she saw a path forward.
My decision was to move forward in getting my son vaccinated because I wanted to ensure that he'd be protected in all measures.
Vera's daughter is too young for a dose, but she felt confident sending them back to school.
I do know that we have a new variant, but honestly, I just kind of feel that, IDEA has been very robust with developing the safety measurements that are necessary.
IDEA Regional Superintendent tells us this year classrooms and hallways look different. The superintendent is highly recommending students to wear masks, though they can't mandate it.
We are going to continue to have hand sanitizing stations before entering the building and throughout the school day. Frequent sanitation of surfaces, and then social distancing to the extent possible. We do have air filtration systems. They were installed last year, and ionizers and air purifiers.
High school kids are rotating classes, and the lower grade students with one teacher will still have PE and elective classes. If a student gets COVID, the school cannot require quarantine unless directed by a local health authority. And if a teacher gets COVID,
we have a group of about 20 teachers that are there for emergency cases.
Valley districts are taking steps both in and outside of the classroom to protect students and staff. Rio Grande City ISD Director of Public Relations Adrian Ozuna is helping lead the efforts.
The 12-year-old students to 15-year-old students with at least one dose were at over 50%.
Ozuna says with teachers, they're almost at 100% vaccination rate, and they'll keep going, even potentially offering vaccinations at sporting events like football.
Every time we have an event for our parents and our communities, we're going to be having vaccines.
While schools are doing what they can, UTRGV pediatrician telling Channel 5 parents should start preparing their kids at home.
Very, very important to make sure that they have all of their recommended routine vaccinations.
Also adding that the kids should start masking up and practice healthy hygiene at home so parents can make sure they're doing it correctly.
Just practice masking around the house wherever you're at. Important to remind them as well not to be touching their face all the time, washing their hands, so important.
Dr. Rodriguez says you should put hand sanitizer in kids' backpacks, provided they're old enough to use it properly. She also urges everyone who is eligible for the vaccine to get it, especially if there are kids in the house. Tanvi Verma, Channel 5 News.